Does anybody know of any way I can find a one bedroom fixed income apartment, ground floor, with washer and dryer hookup in South Carolina? Like I said, the lease of this place is up at 3 days. The government guy's out of the office I'm supposed to be working with. There's nothing available I can find, and I'm trying, and all the internet pulls up is 2 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom. That's all it keeps pulling up. And the way that fixed income housing rules work is if you're only one person, you can only have a 1 bedroom. And I don't know anybody to roommate with. And every social thing I look at as far as that goes, it's mostly drug addicts in the area that are, I don't want nothing to do with no drug addict. If you were an alcoholic or a crack addict, I want nothing to do with you. Same thing if you smoke grass or smoke at all. Like smoking, drinking, drugs, I want nothing to do with any of that. But like I said, most of the forums I look into, that's why I quit Facebook. I was tired of the drug addicts and tired of the hookers asking me for money. It's funny, I got rid of the gay ads for prep or whatever, and I got that blocked, and now they keep selling me all these hooker ads. Like saying, oh, the women on here are extremely aggressive. I'm like, no, they're extremely prostitutes. Look, I know all these social media sites exist for one purpose. For people that want one night stands. That's all they're there for. I want a real relationship with someone, not a one night stand. That's why I never click on those stupid things. I'm disgusted that YouTube wants to promote this crap. That and those stupid sex pills. I think about the sex pills. That's what I think about them. Fuck you, alright? Fuck you. You should eat the whole damn bottle, whoever makes them. You just eat the whole bottle of those stupid things. Because you know what? I know some people need that stuff, but they shouldn't push it. Like, I know that some people that are older that need their Viagra or whatever, but again, you really don't. You really don't need it. It's just something they put in your head. Oh, if we have this, we'll have better sex. No, you have better sex by sitting down with your partner and figuring out what the do's or don'ts are, like what positions or techniques work and what ones don't. You don't need a book. You don't need a pill. You want to have better sex, sit down with the person you're having sex with and work out a strategy. If you're having problems with your significant other and paying your bills, work out a strategy. I don't know, maybe I'm just too into strategies, but I believe anything can be solved with a proper strategy problem. And I'm trying to solve my strategy problem of housing because that manager doesn't want me here, even though my disabilities are documented. And I'm not a threat to society. I pay my bills. I'm just dealing with a jerk who doesn't want me here anyway. And trying to find housing, and I'm just sick of all the YouTube ads with all this sex crap. I'm sick of it. YouTube, quit being so daggone horny, alright? Just quit it. YouTube is just too horny. And every one of these photos that they show of these women, they're all showing these women with the big wide hips and everything, big butts. I'm like, yeah, that's basically they need to, basically the ideas for these stupid ads probably came from somebody with crap for brains anyway. Probably came from a butthead to begin with, like dealing with this mess with this apartment. Because I'm dealing with a butthead situation when they knew I had these disabilities when I moved in, and now they want to kick me out because of them. Because their manager isn't respectful of my disabilities. She's the one that needs to go. That's what got me in this mess, saying she needs to go because she didn't know how to understand what handicaps are. I mean, if you can't understand that people with handicaps have limitations and we can only do so much, then you shouldn't be working with them. They change federal guidelines on that, Trump. That if someone wants to work with a handicap, they have to take a handicap management course or tolerance course or whatever. Instead, I pay my rent. I pay my rent. I clean it the best I can. And because it's not good enough for this moron, she actually gets to turn my disabilities off. I can turn it off. I can't turn it off. Lucky, I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna say this. Lucky for some people I've dealt with in the past. Lucky I can restrain this schizophrenia. Because sometimes the bad voices happen. I don't listen to them, but they happen. And I never act on them and don't plan on acting on them. But the way she's carrying on, like I'm going to act on bad, I haven't had any bad voices. The worst thing I said about her, she is unfit for her station. She does not know how handicaps work, and she acts like we can just turn them off. Told me to get a housekeeper, I couldn't get a housekeeper. I don't understand it. Why do they put people like this around handicapped people that don't understand handicaps? Just why do you hire somebody, like I said, previous landlord, Polish immigrant, an okay guy until his accident? He dealt with prostitutes, drug dealers, drug addicts, wife beaters. And the only time he ever had a problem dealing with these individuals in person was when they didn't pay their rent or when they, destroyed the property. I don't destroy the property. I pay my rent. I'm dealing with someone that wants me to scrub things with a toothbrush and use things like bleach and stuff that I can't be around because of my respiratory health. Where am I going to find help in this situation? I know the government guy's coming back to office tomorrow. This is clearly discrimination against my disabilities. Why did they hire somebody like that in the first place to deal with a handicap? Just why? Why do you hire a manager of an apartment complex that has multiple people with disabilities here and act like we just flip them off? Like you said, people in wheelchairs or older people have to have their children come clean their apartment to meet these stupid standards that handicapped people can't reach. My last building didn't even have inspections. And the person making these inspections is a complete jerk. Sick of dealing with this crap. I did choose to be born disabled. I know that all my disabilities are on the books. All my stuff's documented. But it's just bullcrap. It's bullcrap that I keep having to deal with this trash. If these people don't understand what disability limitations are, then they shouldn't be allowed to work with us. Plain and simple. And mental health that are run by the state shouldn't hire alcoholics.